Welcome everybody. I can't record for some reason. Alright, recording's not working. I won't be able to go to what's going on, but I'll close that off. That'll be good. And I want to thank my sponsor right here, Tom Siver of Siver and Associates. Siver and Associates is down in the Lansing area. They started back in 1982. They started as attorneys, his dad did, and here they are today doing some great things. So if you need to go, so we want to talk about fun. I miss it sometimes. Just like there's really nothing to do. I don't know. They'll probably start putting me in. All right. So today's topic today is the free blocking zone, and I'm going to pull this picture up for you. Here you go. There's a free blocking zone. Okay, now that diagonal line, you see that line up there? That is when you got your football. Let me get the football right here. So here's you got your football. All right, we'll go back to here for a second. So here you got your football, right? So your football is on the line, and the free blocking zone. Oh, now this football, I know it's in a cage, and people that know me have got some memorabilia. But this particular football was my son's first. He was in football in first grade. Way back in first grade, I had his whole team sign it. I mean, the letters are fading, but so son's first grade, his first grade football team. I've had this football, and it's kind of cool. And you know what? 1st and 10 for me. 1st and 10 for Fuzzy for keeping a football. But anyway, you got your football like this. Now you got on both sides of the line, you got four yards from this football, this to the right, 4 yards to the left, and 3 yards forward and 3 yards behind. I mean, that's an 8x6 box. Now what's a free blocking zone? Well, a couple things that you can't get a penalty for in the free blocking zone. That's while blocking the back. You can legally block in the back in the free blocking zone. You can block double teaming you. If you're double teaming, you got to both stay high. You can't have one down, one low, one high. So the free blocking zone, blocking the back. Well, were they in the ball zone? Where were they? That's the kind of judgment you got to make as an official. And I'll just give you that outline one more time. So that's really what that does. That's really what that does. All right, we're done with that one, and we're going to move on. So there's a lot of stuff to talk about because, well, I just haven't talked about it for a while. So there's stuff to talk about. And outside the free blocking zone, I just want to throw this out, okay? I'm so sick of hearing, okay, the Supreme Court ruled against Roe versus Wade in the abortion law. Oh, if you want it, vote for it. If you don't know, you the people. It's going on the ballots. You talk about, the Democrats, everything's running this down, everybody's down there. Another blocking outside the lines is Cheney. Cheney goes on this interview. I don't know if I have it. Let me see if I got it somewhere. Right here. Cheney. So Cheney will do what it takes to keep Trump from the White House by like 40 points. And then nobody wants to hear from you. Nobody likes you. Part of the January 6th commitment to America. All right? And I was listening to the House. And nothing. Stop and think about that just for a second. That just hit me just now. This is like hot. This is like fresh bread right out being downloaded. The Republic. So now let's vote them back in. So now we both got the Republican House and the Senate, but we still got a Democrat, and he's not going to sign on the bills. We're back. Man, just crazy stuff. It says dropped frames detected 30. I don't know what that means. It's a pretty good question. And they answer, and inside that answer was a whole nother Remember that in school or wherever you're doing is always like, what in the world's going on? Somebody is not listening, not paying attention. But anyway, here's my question for him. Here's my question that I've been saying ever since I started this little fuzzy show. Where were you January 6th? Where were you? That rally turned her back on us. And now you got a commitment. A commitment. Do all this stuff, they're going to make a stronger economy, increase inflation. Here, let me get the little pictures here. Oop, too far. A government that's accountable, a future that of freedom, than there are you that do. Is that what it is? You really don't want to vote because you know there's more of us? What they really talk about in that whole thing is how much money this administration is spending. It's like they're spending as much as the other presidents combined. It just kept tripling and quadrupling, and here we are. Yeah, let's be fiscal responsible. You're gonna go in there and be fiscally responsible for the American people. I don't know if it's in the DNA of Washington to be fiscally responsible. I don't think it's in the DNA. Just crazy stuff. And what about that guy that run over, and you'll see it, the North Dakota man alleged ran over and killed a Republican, right? Now, he I don't really know if it was an apology, but he's like, I really don't want to lose my house, my kids, and, oh, okay, here's 50,000 news. Why is nobody in the news? I hardly hear the news we listen to talk about it. Newsmax and Fox. I don't even watch Fox that much, really, because it's, what's going on. Percent of the people that, the whole time, unless, CNN, CNBN, NSC, CCCX, or whatever the name of them stations are, didn't tell them the truth. Look at the family. That's what would have happened, people. I think that's what will happen to you if you. They got the Biden speech when red was everywhere, when he was trying to bring us all together by calling up MAGA, Make America Great Again, haters and evil and whatever other words he used, great again. We don't hate it. In reality, you probably hate what you do because you're so angry all the time. I mean, you're the most angriest people I think I ever run into. You're just angry all the time. I mean, Hillary Clinton, I don't know if this is her speech the other day. Let's see. The zombie show, there it is. I mean, there's a perfect example of a walking zombie. She's dead on the inside. Look how many things people have written in the movies, and over time they all come true. Remember the first Back to the Future when you're talking on the radio or TV or whatever, they could talk to each other, whatever. That wasn't even available back in our day then. Here it is today. Zombies. I'm good anyway because it's funny. You notice in the zombie ones, which I've not watched very much just for, partaking sake, but you notice the only people with guns are the good people. The zombies have no guns. Bad gun. That's funny right there. I don't care what anybody says. And these people have lost their mind. They've lost their mind. I mean, I don't even know what else. But these are, one more look at the people that's after you. You know what? Why is Trump going to run? Why do I think Trump's going to run? Well, I think Trump wants to run because he's got a vendetta, man. That's what I think. Because there's so much corruption, and he knows about it back in there. It's not about nothing else. That's why they don't want him back in there. Attorney General. That dude's tough. He lays it on the line. He's like, this is the way it's going to be. And Trump's going to go in there. That's why they don't want him in there. But the question I have this, okay, Trump wins. Trump wins. Really, I mean, besides, he's going to bring the economy back and do stuff like that. But we still got these rhino Republicans they want. If you give us a chance. The same people. The same people. About it, really? I mean, it's the same thing with Rubio in Florida. They raid Mar-a-Lago, and they take a bunch of stuff, right? And he was on TV with Hannity or somebody, and he said, "I can declassify with my thoughts. I can just think about it, declassify." And then all the other news channels, man, there goes, "We've all been there. Nobody's around, but nobody's around." And that's all you got to do. That's how much power they got. Sorry, I didn't hear you say that. Well, you don't have to, right? You don't have to. I mean, nobody has to. 25-yard penalty on her. You know why? Because we're showing the highlights Friday night after football. I officiated in Ludington. And after the game, I got home. I'm watching the TV 9-10 news. I like to watch highlights. I like to see if I can see myself on TV. You know. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes the camera guy gets you in there. You know, like, yeah, movie star. Dun 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 dun. But anyway, so I'm watching it, and we were talking about actually Ludington game, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna look for those MAGA Republicans. Whitmer, whatever her name is, can't remember. Yep, Whitmer. And she's running against, forgot her name too. Anybody know? All right. Nobody knows, I guess. You can't really blame her for COVID. I said that before. You really can't. Nobody knew what to do but Fauci. I mean, I know people died, nurses, they didn't know what to do. They're being fixed. I'm watching the roads get fixed. You know, there's roads, being done here. You can't, they're saying, well, the economy. So when you get ready, I mean, Tudor, that's her name, Tudor Dixon. But we'll do more studying. Over and out. Over and out.